And we faced these Saints user 2 times, and we're 0-2 against them. And those are the 2 guys that were left to make the Super Bowl. Obviously, we were 2-2 against the Chargers going into that game, and we officially are now 3-2 against him. So obviously, this is a different league. But the 0-2 Saints said, I'd rather have faced get a win, a lucky win. That's what he kept saying. He, got lucky the entire game. Who knows? As this week we're actually on the Dolphins franchise because I made a trade about 40 minutes ago. We traded Rashad Jones and our second round pick for the 2020 first round second pick. Which works out for us. Rashad Jones obviously a guy that will have to be replaced. I think we advanced in like 2 or so hours. So now if we go to this one, this is the one. It'll be the Colts versus the Saints. Another Super Bowl. Last time the Saints beat the Colts in the Super Bowl. This time, can things change? Let's see if anybody got an upgrade. I believe Anthony Harris should have, but he did not, which is extremely unfortunate. It seems like none of our players actually got an development up, so we must not make the Pro Bowl. Here we go. Upgraded players. Marlene Mack, obviously an incredible athlete all year. Is going to go to a 94 overall, 92 overall with 2 morale, spin move, elusiveness, ball carrier vision, and agility. Not terrible to have. His trucking obviously needs work, but I don't really care about his trucking. Isaiah Simmons, we're going to continue to give him run support, and 83 overall, 85 morale. As a rookie, he has been getting up crazy. +1 speed. Incredible. He's at 91 speed. He might have to play safety next year. Just because of the fact of how incredible he's been. But we should go ahead and scout some players. That's definitely something that we should do. 40's not been ran. That's one thing I was waiting for. In this draft, I think what we're going to be looking for is our left tackle left us, and I think in this draft our first pick has got to be an right outside linebacker or a defensive tackle. I just don't see us picking anything else. Maybe, our line is good. I don't see us needing anything else. Maybe a quarterback. Maybe we draft a quarterback, but I don't know, bro. We have everything we want. I just kind of want to keep this team, but yeah, right outside linebacker. Not a lot of them. Mitchell's a late first rounder. Either you looking good? You're a late first rounder. You don't look terrible. You're an early first rounder who looks just as good as Merlin. So if we can get a chance at Merlin, we will. If not, the guy that we want is a D tackle. I think we've already looked over that. And then if we can't, KJ Henry's the guy that we really want. He's a late first rounder as well. If you look at our draft board, obviously right in, we went Xavier Thomas really bad, but I believe he's a mid first rounder. If we could trade him and get Xavier Thomas, that'd be good. That'd be something we want to do. I'd go from Niles Pinky, honestly, and I'll put Jay and Tommy as well as just my draft board as a whole. This is it. Isaiah Pryor obviously needs to go hell in here. He's the guy that we're gonna pick, to be a backup. Asante Samuel's not an first available guy we want. Obviously, our first guy we want is Caden Stearns. Looks incredible. Jaden Lars Woodley is a second round pick. Okay, he might actually be kind of high. Other than that, Isaiah Wilson's another guy we want. Asante Samuel, we might as well take him off. We'll go with Xavier Thomas, Isaiah Wilson, KJ Henry, Jaden Lars Woodbay, Merlin Robertson after him. Yeah, Niles Pinky would be our second round pick. And yeah, that's what we're looking at right here, you know? And then obviously, if we were going to go with a quarterback, there's not really quarterbacks that I want. Halfback wise, we're going to go with a halfback. Ricky Slade's not a terrible decision. I might take Ricky Slade. Out of Penn State running backs are never terrible, in my opinion. Like I said though, one thing we're going to draft is an backup lineman, so I need like a third round pick. Top of lineman. Haven't seen any good ones yet. Yikes. Ooh, Liam would be a phenomenal third round pick, actually. I'm taking Isaiah Pryor. We'll bounce back between them a lot, but I think Liam's looking to be our third round pick. For a fourth round pick, you know. Yeah, we went over somebody in the 5th round, obviously, you know, stealing the 5th. Rashad Weaver. Yeah, I mean, these are the two guys I'm looking at. I mean, Josh Ross is supposed to go hella high, but I think, you know, we go Liam. Maybe Rashad, then we go Josh, maybe. That's good for now. I think that's how our Bulls gonna look like. We obviously, the early awards, we didn't get any. Baker Mayfield won it. We weren't even in the top 10. Mallory Mack was. Remember now, we won Coach of the Year. For us, Offensive Player of the Year was Hilton. Mack was 4th. Defensive Player of the Year was Devin Bush. We got 3rd with Anthony Harris. Or Offensive Rookie of the Year. That was Defensive Player of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know if we drafted a rookie on offense. I don't think we. I mean, Hurts, but he didn't make it, obviously. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Isaiah Simmons got 5th. Obviously, most of his great plays came in the playoffs. Best QB. Reset probably didn't get top 10. He did not. Best running back, Matt got 2nd. Receiver. Receivers didn't make it. 1. Nelson got 1st. Smith got 4th. Kelly got 5th. D lineman, you know, we didn't make it, obviously. We didn't have like an incredible pass rush. Best linebacker, Anthony Harris is 3rd. DB, you know how it be sometimes, you know. Desir and Hooker, Desir and Simmons and Kikor. I don't know how. Look. Joey Sly had an incredible year. How is he not up here? I just want to see NFC. Obviously, Baker Mayfield made it. Defense player was Telvin Smith off of the Bears, who had a phenomenal year. Could not finish strong, though. KJ Hill. Tua was runner-up. Xavier McKinney. I see Xavier Thomas. I think we Demos in 2nd. Grant Delpit. Some really good players. QB was, obviously, Mayfield and Jackson. Running back was Zeke. Saquon. Cohen was up there. Receiver KJ Hill was 2nd. It was Michael Thomas. Sean Ross. Lineman with David Bakhtiari. So, you know, Cowboys had some linemen up there. D lineman, Aaron Donald. Best linebacker was Telvin Smith, obviously. Samson Ebukam, Dante Fowler. So, you know, Rams had some pretty decent linebackers. Xavier McKinney at DB, Rookie of the Year, and DB of the Year. Kicker was Will Lutz. Tiny Boop Squig Shortly. Okay. Coach of the Year running up was Anthony Lynn at 15-1. We won it at 14-2. And we're on the Super Bowl. So Jason Garrett was 3rd. 4th was the Diet Lions. And Clint went 14-2 was way down here. Sean McVay at 12 and 4. Sean Payton's way down there. Andy Reid at 11 and 5. Mike Tomlin 11 4 and 1, and Zach Taylor at 11 and 5. So Baker Mayfield wins his first MVP, and you know it's gonna be an incredible Super Bowl. Die Saints or Souls die Colts. 14 and 2 Colts versus die 13 and 3 Saints. I mean, all could go down. Obviously, you know, there's a couple things I do want to try out. Obviously, so one thing I've seen is I seen a play earlier today. Not off the ebook or anything. I was playing online this morning right before school, and there was one playbook I actually did see that caught the attention. Right, I can't remember what playbook it is, but I know the play. And you know, he was just gonna run things, and I figured something out that actually like worked. It was 3-4 odd. I don't know if it's in every 3-4 odd playbook known to man, but it might be. Let me go to weekly training. Let me see if I can find that play. It was incredible against the stretch play though. That's crazy, bro. Saints are thinking about Taysom Hill being their starting quarterback next year. That's kind of wild. There we go. 3-4 odd.
Ready, set, squeeze.
Oh, let's call one play. You know how I was looking, I was trying to find something that could beat off the edge of the release off of an press, and Hilton was up there. I mean, I think we've given it a couple shots. We just need to go back to it. We haven't really, Where's it at again? It's this play, right? Why does everything have to be like out of the shotgun? This playbook.
Let's go! 18 Gator, 18 Gator.
I don't remember how I set it up though.
Let's go now. 6 to Pittsburgh. Ready, go!
Here, let me see if I can set this up, right?
Ready, ready.
You know what I actually think it was? It was spread press, I do believe. And he reduces this guy right here. Hang on, let me turn my other controller. Tits, he was actually gonna end up snapping it.
Right.
Alright, here, let me get out of this practice real quick. Oh my gosh, I'm getting one of those fucking stupid ads. Hey, if you like to buy cheap PS4 games, I'm gonna have to go fully to the menu so I can use this controller. On his franchise mode, you can't go against yourself in practice. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I think the Carolina's playbook, I do believe it's in. If it's not, it was in the Chiefs. So. This needs to be Atlanta. In case it is the Chiefs. I thought it was KC. So I can't come out with the same defense I've been playing all year. Can't come out using the same plays and expect to win. You know? I think the way I'm gonna win this game is if I figure out his offense. I think that's the only way I'm gonna win, you know?
On the ready. Set up.
How to call play so I can flip sides. I'm doing toss. So what I think he ends up doing is he plays run up middle. No, he would have to. I'll use this guy. Does he run spread? No, he does not. I swear he runs like, no, he doesn't run pitch. He says show blitz. No, he doesn't. He plays. You want to play inside. Turn left. Shift left. Pinch. Pass. Middle. What does this change? I'm confused with how I did it last time. He like pulled his guys out like this, and then he gave a little bit of cushion. Like Benny was baselined. I'd say of everything that happened, this is exactly what happened. You get back out here where you were, right? Let's do this. Alright, let's run. Let's base on. Inside. Show blitz. Pull these guys out. Are you the... You're the over top man, so you shouldn't have to do anything. If I were to pitch this... Now does that work every time? I don't know. Let me not even set it up. Let me just... Flip it. It's on the same side. Yeah, that doesn't seem to work. That seems to be like really good against this. That time was a little bit of success. But I think with user, it's like impossible. Wait, that 53 Wait, that That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he has to get to the outside. Say if I go like this and I just press spread. Let's go on. No, 66. That doesn't work. That doesn't work in the spread defense. It seems like everybody's like off. That's one thing I don't like, so I have to like fix that. If he can't make that open field tackle, who does? I just feel like this is so reliable because how it works against that. Wait, that 29. What are you hit? Right there, finally. That's because Darius Leonard made a play. I mean, if I know where it's going, if I go like this and then 72. Miss up on. So if I were to spread, shift left, or show blitz and baseline. Hey, Alabama. Here's fast like 53. Hey, Colts 66. That's what I'm saying, bro. This play doesn't seem like hella good. Wait, put it, Shadow. This side's a little bit more contained. I feel like the more I run it, wait, that rip. Unless this play works. That play worked hella bad that time. Wait, that wide, pretty hot. He just do like watch every single time. He do no setups at all. That time it didn't work at all. I feel like if you use our linebacker, it's gonna be hard to run. I feel like if we can stop his run, we're gonna be fine. That's the easy part of saying it. The hard part is doing it. And Lamar Jackson passed for the second most touchdowns and threw for the second most yards. And he threw for the most yards, threw for the second most touchdowns. That's why I think he ran for 1,000 yards, and Jonathan Taylor had like 20 touchdowns this season. So I think they drafted Jonathan Taylor. It may not have been Jonathan Taylor. I want to say it was Jonathan Taylor. You know? So I think if we can stop his offense, you know. I gotta check the score of their last game and look at stats. I'm telling you right now, Marlon Mack gets going, that's game, bro. If Marlon Mack gets going, dude, that's bread and butter, dog. See, I feel like if we shift though, it just doesn't work. Like, I'd say if we baseline in shift. You feel me? Does that work? I mean, it seems like PSC are smart about it. Like, baseline, shift right. If I knew they're gonna, if I know, like, absolutely no. Like, that time, oh, it's terrible. Like, let me see what I can do here, right? So, he's gonna play middle of the field. If I play him out, like, right here. If I just shift every play, I just like this and that. If I know he's going right, is this gonna work? Yeah, he's gonna fill that. Honestly, I think he'll do it every time. So I'm like, oh damn, he's going that way. So I just gotta push you out, pull you to the middle of the field. Yeah, Anthony Walker's gonna be a god. So that's what I want. That's what you gotta do. How fast do I do this? Can I just? You know, this is like when I'm like, oh, he's running it, you know? And like, that's why I gotta play the extra man, you know? Once I see it, I gotta go. That's why I think, you know, if Malik Hooker's not fast enough, I have a spot for him, you know? I gotta be able to, like, do this efficiently. Put you in midfield. Alright, there's a great play, you know? And honestly, I'll start on you, push you out, get to you. He runs this. He'll come off that guy every time, won't he? I know he shifts him out, so if I... Damn, that was sloppy. Alright, you know, he'll start one, you know. This play could be a potential play we run. We'll start this guy every time. Bop, bop, bop. Or honestly, bop, 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 bop. Back to Malik Hooker. This is going to be my user all game. I'm going to start using the safety a bit more, I think. And I'll let Sonny Michel get moving, bro. Just don't. We got to stop that, alright? So we got to. Just in case he goes this way. Bop, bop, bop. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. And this here, I just don't see him cutting this in. Yeah, you know. On a stretch, he might be able to. We'll just, depending on what the play is. Bop, 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 bop. So I'm saying right here, bro, that's a godly setup right here. That's good. Honestly, right here, you know. That's where I gotta get the edge and get him. Otherwise, he's gone. More so, you know, I gotta be quick with the units. Bop, 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 bop. Pull him up, and I feel like, you know, right there, you know, if I just gotta move Darius Leonard, I gotta have two people. So usually what he runs is a guy in the backfield. I'm thinking about the Chargers guy now, but like he runs a fullback in the backfield, one receiver out. Let me see if I can manipulate that right quick. Is there any, like, I don't know. Run plays outside handoff. This play's not terrible for it. Let's run 3-4 odd edge blitz. Right. So on this play, right, the only thing I need to do, right, is stop you from moving. Can I do that? I cannot. Play. That's like kind of close to what we're trying to manipulate. I mean, come on now. So on this play right here, right, he's gonna run something like this, right? But obviously, Sonny Michel's gonna go outside. The only way to stop this is like that. I would use your Malik Hooker over top. Yeah, because that way, Bobby Okereke, when I see him motion that guy out, I'm just gonna put Okereke out, pull more out, and get on Hooker, and I'm gonna have to get down in the dogfight because usually what he does, is he has that block man that usually what he'll get is if I don't move anything right here.
Let's go on. No, 66.
See how much of a difference that is? Because he's making a play for me. Right? Usually he goes all the way out. I guess changing that play is 76's first blocking assignment is to take out Darius Leonard. Even with Leonard out like that, his first blocking assignment is to take out Darius Leonard. Alright. So if we can get him, if we can hit him with Justin Houston outside, we moved Bobby Okereke out, we move Justin Houston outside, move more out, and get Hooker in the dogfight. They're gonna double team him, and he just can't stop like Bobby Okereke, So I gotta be ready, right here. All right, I'm a user. Once he settles him out, he'll follow. I'll push Okereke out more on Hooker, and he just, he won't be able to do anything. And we'll try that a couple times, obviously. We saw Melvin Gordon very well last time, so Okereke out, more out, pull Hooker down. And I mean, if that guy wants to get the second level of Justin Houston, that's what we want, right? So the goal is you have to be on this guy. He motions it out, bam, bam. Even this will work a lot better. Yeah, I think the biggest part of that is motioning Okereke out on this play. Okereke outside. We got an option, I think I could play, I think it's obviously better when I move more out. I'll get in the fight with Gordon. Move Okereke out, That's right there, might have been able to cut it up. But he wants to run the stretch, right? So that's what he's gonna cut this inside if he needs to. If we're using Hooker here. The outside. His goal is to get all the way outside. Right there, do I think he cuts that out? Not if what he's hoping is I overshoot this, right? So if he does this right here, he's not going anywhere. Let me turn this controller off. Still have an hour. Maybe we might do it. Oh, boys. I think we're about to start. I think it's about to be right in here, right now. The Saints take on the Indianapolis Colts in the Super Bowl. I see. That practice was more so of an game plan for the Chargers. We gotta have a game plan for him next time we face him. But we can't be working defensively. We gotta worry about offensively. And offensively, we're in the Super Bowl, so can you not answer me? It's annoying. He said, "Gotta do my training. Hold on a sec." So, oh boys, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Indianapolis Colts will be facing the 4X Factor. Nope. 6X Factor Saints versus the 4X Factor Colts. And the 6 superstar Saints versus the 3 superstar Colts. So in total, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But guys with abilities, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, he's got us beat, obviously. Hey, yourself the part is when he does do it, he doesn't have to hear me the entire game. So, oh, bro, I'm nervous. Saints versus the Colts. This is not gonna happen at all. We've been to one Super Bowl before. We came heavily short, and it wasn't in this franchise. We never in the Super Bowl. This is about to be crazy. Hey, Kyle. Playoff QB trash rankings: Wilson 1, Jackson 2, Mahomes 3, 4 Rodgers, 5 Watson, 6 Cousins, 7 Garoppolo, 8 Tannehill. Y'all smarter than me, so give me your rankings. I'm gonna go to number 1 Wilson. I'm gonna keep Wilson there. I'm gonna say number 2 Mahomes, number 3 Rodgers, and number 4 Lamar Jackson, maybe. And then I would, yeah, I'd probably get the rest the same. I don't know if I put Watson so high though. I don't know if I honestly I might drop Watson, change Watson and Garoppolo. Garoppolo's cool, calm, and collected. That's what I think under pressure. He didn't want to talk about the past. He wanted to talk about the future. Matt Rule on first conversation with Cam Newton. Now these could change. Cam Newton could be a Carolina Panther next year. One hell of an athletic play. Mike McCarthy on infamous Dez non-catch versus Packers in 2015. Traitor. DK Metcalf has actually been kind of crazy this year. But back some years ago, there have been some like hella good rookie receivers. This year they kind of sparked out. AJ Brown had a really good season to the end of it. Deebo Samuel actually ended up being a really big part of the Niners offense. But like Marquise Brown, a lot of hype for him. I mean, he had incredible plays, but just nowhere near what you expect him for. Deontay Johnson, a guy that nobody really knew of or thought of to be this good, ended up being that good. Terry McLaurin, obviously a guy that just came out to be incredible this season. Darius Slayton as well. He was one hell of a player. Had a crap ton of touchdowns. But Cole Hardman was very good. I'm talking about like how these guys were drafted and stuff. N'Keal Harry, yeah, I think he played pretty well. I just don't remember hearing his name that much. Steven Sims? I can't remember. I don't even know he existed. Hunter Renfrow. Don't I know? Tanner Muse. Damn. Who is it? It's the LSU. Yeah, I don't know why I couldn't. I really love Oklahoma. I like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts. Probably one of the reasons why we drafted him pretty high. But I think in like the 3rd round.
Undersized. O-line's banged up. Vikings by 90. Let's be real here. Niners have no chance. Jimmy G's average at best. Can't pick a running back. The wide receivers are undersized. O-line's banged up. Defense is hurt. Just like Dragon, I'd like to fire. Driver, I'd like to fuel. I'm unfamiliar with your terms.
What brings you happiness?
Sex brings kids. More money, more problems. Family is stress. But the Niners, baby. That's where it's at. That your mom would like it.
What's something you never expected about running up?
So much. Every hour's golden hour.
What? You just wanted to post cute videos for Golden Hour.
This good-looking baby.
What do you think of the Eagles, and what are your expectations next year?
I'm sorry, bro. Is it August? Why am I getting this question right now? No.
What would you do if Flacco get traded to the Niners?
Not by fucking playoff tickets, that's for sure.
To move, but it did.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we're gonna fight wars with them. I think we're gonna travel. on Jets, it's like the things the Jets are going to be able to do is amazing. My preference at all times is that if the Niners can't win the Super Bowl, then I want a division rival to lose it, because those teams always fall off the next.
I sent you. What the hell you mean? Well, I'm facing him, so. He didn't join me. I'm going to have to X out. Oh, boys, I really do get stressed in moments like these, but it is what it is. We gotta fight through, you know. Just gotta attempt to make a play. I'm ready. I'm ready to just get into it. Now, things that I want to get into before the game. The Colts, we've already talked to them. They're obviously all year the Colts haven't wanted the ball first. You know, some teams have, you know, like the Steelers, forced them to get the ball first, which, you know, it was very annoying, but, you know, that is what it is. Michael Pierce and Chris Jones, very comparable, actually. You know, very close to the other Marlon Mack and Jonathan Taylor. You look, Jonathan Taylor didn't have a 1,000-yard season. But he did get a lot of rushes, but he was great. Michael Thomas, a big target. They target him a lot. Montez Sweat, obviously 83 tackles in a 9 man's over the field, but you know, Jonathan Taylor has been able to punch it in like no other, as you know, he's been shown that he can run it, you know, he's not a big role, you know, he's a receiving back out of the backfield, you know, he had some pretty good receiving yards. I think he had like 700 receiving yards. So as a rookie, almost, I mean, you have to utilize him more, you know, he's got a touchdown, too many. As Marcus Green's going to get the ball first, and obviously Colts nightmare here. Biggest game of the year, and they have to receive. Obviously, if nobody knows, that's the one thing that Marlon Mack, or you know, the Colts don't do a lot of. Actually, they've never chosen to take the ball on a. Yeah, so Brissett will start off with an pitch to Mack, and he'll lose a yard. Second down. Yeah, I mean, the Saints, you know, have shown to be incredible this season already. You know, so, I mean, I'm already excited to see what they're going to be able to do today. It's remotely going to have to come down to how well Brissett can perform under pressure, as first down, Brissett is down the field to T.Y. Hilton, 59-yard pass. What a throw by Hilton, or what a throw by Brissett, and his greatest pass of the year comes in the Superbowl. Marlon Mack, right up the gut, touchdown, Indianapolis. They come out of the gate firing on literally all cylinders. Wow, my oh my, can this be something to come for the Indianapolis Colts? You know, they started off, obviously, you know, wanting, hoping, looking for somebody to get, you know, a very good play, and that's what they wanted. They wanted T.Y. Hilton. You know, they've been, you know, looking at his, obviously I looked at his videos, I told you, listen, one-on-one, you know, somebody press coverage, T.Y. Hilton's going to be our man. We give him a shot. T.Y. Hilton makes the play of the Super Bowl so far. I just don't see any play we make build it. You know, we're going to obviously have to slow down the momentum after that, and obviously that play we just came. We're not going to come out and obviously it's a last second play, not a last second play, but not our first play we're going to come out at, and as Lamar Jackson's going to be a pain. We have to learn how to stop him. This is going to be Jonathan Taylor up the middle of the rookie running back. It's going to be a big role. He's been, you know, utilized a lot in the playoffs, which I'm very surprised about, considering, you know, he's a rookie and not utilized a lot. Other than that, he's going to look anywhere. Lamar need something. First down, Lamar Jackson. And oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's what they got to be worried about. I mean, if I'm worried about anything, I'm worried about Lamar Jackson running the football. That is on 1st and 10. Lamar gonna look to throw again. Lamar Jackson. If you're Lamar, you're throwing this football down the field. Gain of 2 for Lamar, and that'll be 2nd and 8. So far, New Orleans, you know, he hasn't tried to throw anything down the field. You know, he's playing this game very conservative. You know, conservative. As Lamar Jackson, 2nd and 8, gonna look to throw once again. Lamar Jackson gonna throw it. That's Malik Hooker. Lamar Jackson can't get him, and Hooker scores. The Colts are up. And they are up. They are up early, and that's you know one thing they've got to look out for. They have got to keep that early lead, and they have a lot of money to spend. So, you know, if they can, you know, complete a dominant Super Bowl with Jacoby Brissett as the game of his life, they have 80 mil to spend this year. I just don't see them not re-signing him to that big contract that he wants, unless he wants a lot more money than he's already asked for. I see him getting it. As here we go, 1st and 10, Lamar Jackson gonna go with the fake. Lamar gonna go deep for John Ross, and he converts 30 yards. Lamar Jackson down 14. Throw a pick 6, you know, not going to lose and step. Lamar looking, gonna go underneath. Stopped by Darius Leonard, the greatest tackler on this team, as you know. Right there, you know, what I seen you struggling with is, you know, making stops. Lamar Jackson on 2nd and 4. Jackson's gonna hand this one off, and that's gonna be Dean Lowry and Anthony Walker, my fault, who make the die plays. Anthony Walker, I just don't. Him and Okereke are taking him back and forth. Man, I mean, is that gonna happen? Is that gonna happen next year? Or who's gonna, you know, start getting more reps? I mean, Walker was, but then other people started excelling. As looking deep, Jackson has nothing, and he's gonna get hit on the throw. Oh, he gets rid of it, but at a 4th down, 4th and 2, Saints are gonna go field goal. The field goal unit comes out to make die play. Will Lutz, you've got to make this one bang this bitch through. Lutz's kick is good. It was looking shady towards the beginning as Morstead kicks it 14-3. Obviously, the other Colts, they could have forced that to no points, you know. Now it's up to the offense. The offense doesn't score, they're letting back on the field. 10-14, you know, is better. Is better, but if they, you know, if they can get a touchdown here, you know, that makes it, you know, look like, damn, we should have, you know, we had to go for that. That was a play that, you know, we needed to make. Jacoby Brissett gonna hand it off to Marlene Mack, who is going to have a day. 3 rushes, 19 yards already on the day. The day's just started, and I just think there's a lot more coming. Brissett, 2nd and 7. Brissett gonna go to Marlene Mack, and he's gonna pick up the 1st down. 2 for 2, 72 yards for your man Marlon Mack, who has like I said, has already been incredible today. 1st and 10, Jacoby Brissett gonna go to Marlene Mack, and gonna pick up 5. And like I said, if they can pick up 5 every carry that Marlon Mack takes, you know, they're gonna be able to run this ball down their throats. Mack looking for anything, breathing room. He's gonna pick up enough to bring it to an 3rd and 2, and that is gonna be like quarter. End of the 2nd quarter, 14-3. Indy has to punt it they receive. So it's one thing you got to remember. You know, New Orleans has to come out of the gate at half. You know, sprinting every play. You know, making plays. 3rd and 2. You know, This is a play Jacoby Brissett has to make. Brissett, handoff to Mack. He sees a gateway, 35 yards already for Marlon Mack. He's been incredible today. Can he continue it? Mack gonna get, Brissett gonna go to Hilton, and Brissett is 3 for 3, 79 yards down the field. This will be a 2nd and 3. Jacoby Brissett is looking phenomenal on offense. You know, usually, you know, our defense plays impossible to play against. You know, and the offense is shaky today. The offense, you know, looking pretty damn good. 2nd and 3. Brissett has the block from Mo Cox, and it's gonna be a 3rd and inches for Indy.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side.
Hunter Henry's going to go in motion here.
As you noted, where the first down marker was.
Hunter Henry going to get a block so Marlon Mack can go up the gut and pick up the 1st down. Man, my oh my. And this drive has not been like, you know, a one-man wrecking crew. It's been all, you know, Marlon Mack. We're going to go underneath to Marlon Mack, and he's going to get a yard. So, you know, that may not have been the greatest choice. Only a 2nd and 9 here. I mean, it's a lot of lag. Jesus. Second and 9. Looking, gonna go to Cobb, who makes that play, but can't go anywhere. And, you know, field goal's not terrible here, considering you force them to a field goal. You know, if you can answer with a field goal, you know, it's not a terrible decision. But obviously, I mean, if you're in the Indianapolis Colts, you'd love to go to the end zone. Taking the snap, gonna go to Mack, who drops the first down football. Brissett's first incompletion comes from Marlon Mack dropping it, and on 4th and 7, on the biggest game of Joey Sly's career, that kick is good, Madden. A lot of lag coming in, 17-3, 14-point game here in New Orleans. So, obviously, you know, that's not a great kick, but that should go as fullback, so I'm not too mad about that. His fullback's a fucking running back, so. And that's gonna be a nice return in 38. As one thing we've got to remember, you know, the Colts want to keep this a 14-point game going into half. You know, keep that lead, keep that momentum off of that pick they got, and most importantly, you know, continue to play phenomenal defense. That's what's gonna keep you in front. As Lamar Jackson gonna come out passing. Lamar gonna look for anything that's gonna be deep, incomplete. Oh, Kenny Moore came in as an last resort there. Incredible 2nd and 10. Lamar gonna send Torrey Smith in motion. At least I think that's Torrey Smith. Lamar, 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna go, and he's picked. Anthony Walker. Anthony Harris down to the 40, and the Indianapolis Colts have a chance to extend their lead, but it's gonna come down to what can Brissett make on this drive. What plays can he make? Brissett looking for a guy that he has wide open. Cameron Jordan comes up huge though, and if they can force a punt here, and not let the Colts, you know, make a play on, you know, capitalize. You know, they're going to be in good position. You cannot let the Indianapolis Colts capitalize on a play like that. A lot of lag there as Marlon Mack is going to be sent out. Mack sent out again. Brissett takes the snap looking for Marlon Mack, and he's got him, and Mack has it in field goal range. 3rd and 5, and Brissett's happy that's manageable. You know, he had Eric Ebron wide open last time. You know, that was one thing that, you know, really frustrated him, knowing that's not going to be there again. You know, knowing that he had to hit that. That was that then or never. As going to send Mack back out here. 3rd and 5. Jacoby's going to throw a pick. right to him. And that's going to be a pick 6 unless Jacoby Brissett gets moving. Brissett can't get him. And that's a pass that I shouldn't have thrown. I'm not going to blame him on the lag, but obviously, you know, I can't do anything. Those are 10 minutes after I tell him to fucking throw it. That's going to be a touchdown. New Orleans capitalizes off a decision I made. They score. Now we have to respond. Either would have took the field goal. Went up 20-3 because of how good we played. They're going to go with an fake, an onside kick. They're going to kick it and get it. So he knows how to manipulate the onside kick. That's annoying. For some reason my guy ran backwards, and now, you know, we're in this predicament to where he's about to come back in this game. Lamar gonna hands it off to the running back, and he's gonna get 13. And just like that, one bad play and our entire defense collapses. He gets the ball at half. Remember that. This ball is not going to be Indianapolis Colts football at half. This is going to go to Jonathan Taylor, and it'll be a gain of 6. So a minute and 18, they're continuing to hand off to him. 4 rushes, 27 yards. He's not been terrible running this football. I can't change players, damn it. He doesn't have the first. They're going to give it to him, though. I guarantee it. Yeah, I mean, if you look at his body, that ball never passes. You know, his feet do, the ball never does. Whatever, it's Madden. They'll give you anything. 1st and 10. This is going to be a sweep. And that's going to be a first down at the 18. 30 seconds to go. They're letting the clock tick. And a timeout by New Orleans. And knowing that they have let a lot of clock tick off of the play, you know. As you know, that's just annoying. You know, we've got to be able to, you know, stop that. I mean, I'd rather, you know, him kick it and me take it and, you know, not get ready for it rather than what's been happening. That's a huge play. Justin Houston steps up, gets him at the 16. New Orleans is not going to call a timeout. Instead, they're going to let the clock tick. 8 seconds left. New Orleans is going to call a timeout. And with 8 seconds left, they're going to come out here. So, you know, they might have cost themselves a touchdown rather than they would have, you know, called hurry up or something. Lamar obviously is looking for the end zone. 8 seconds, you know, he doesn't find it in time. He takes too long. And, you know, we made a play. He's looking anywhere. Lamar's going to get in because our guy that's supposed to be there is not there. Touchdown, New Orleans. And they're going to tie the game up, and they're going to get the ball back. And you cannot say this man just got the most BS I've ever seen. He gets the onside kick, 17-17. 1 second left. He's going to go onside kick again. Guarantee it. Nope. Morstead's going to, you know, come out. I don't know how he does it. Kiari Willis runs backwards on the play. 17-17. It should not be a fucking tied game. This is the bogus tie game I've ever seen. And this is going to be Mo Alley Cox. Going to do some, you know, juke move that does nothing. And he's going to get the ball at half. 17-17. New Orleans makes a comeback right now. And at half, you know what we're saying? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Brissett, you played so damn well just to fuck it all up. Defense, you know, special teams, you know, it's not that hard, you know. You've got to, that's the biggest, that's bigger than, you know, to tie it up. You know, that's huge, you know. That's huge. We cannot let them get that. And, you know, I mean, Kerry Wilson, you're right there. You got to make that play. And defensively, you know Lamar Jackson's going to run. You got to stop him. We didn't do that. There's a lot of fucking lag. I can't even, like, pick the damn plays I like to run as. This is going to be to Jonathan Taylor. Again, a 3. You know, he has a big-ass running, or offensive line. 4 out of the 5 linemen that he has are, you know, made the Pro Bowl, or would have made the Pro Bowl, and we're lineman of the year. So, you know, that doesn't really help you out. He's going to go right to that because I can't do anything against it because he snaps it while I'm on a lineman. That shit pisses me off. He gets it to John Ross, first down, and he's capitalizing off cheesy-ass mistakes. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's going to run right at the gut, and he's going to go outside and pick up a nice run. Obviously, you know, he's manipulating the run game now since we were. And Jonathan Taylor is going to have 100 yards today. Yeah, I think they're going to keep going to him, especially up 17-17 in field goal range. You get the ball, you're looking to take the lead, you know. Unless, you know, you throw another mistake, you know. Obviously, they've gotten lucky, I personally think, to make it for their mistakes. as Lamar Jackson's going to give it right to him. And he's going to go right up to the 27, 10 yards for Jonathan Taylor, who has been running against the greatest O-line we've ever seen. Obviously, you know, that's been an issue for us a lot, how our D-line sucks and our O-line just can't make plays. Jackson going to go underneath to the tight end who throws Malik Hooker off. I think Malik Hooker needed a big hit there. We needed a big hit. We needed a fumble. Man, we couldn't get one there, and you know you got to watch out for that play he's been running all day. Yeah. 2nd and 5. Lamar gonna hand it off. Michael Pierce is right there. 3rd down. Oh, a field goal would be nice. A field goal would be nice. Would be something we need. Oh man, it's gonna come down to though whether you know Colts can make a play here. Lamar has an idea of what he wants to do, obviously, you know, 3rd and 6. They've got to have a 3rd down play. Looking, gonna go in the back of the end zone, and he's got it because we blow the coverage. We've got to be there. We're not. Lamar scores 23-17, and the Saints are probably gonna end up winning the Super Bowl off of an lucky ass onside kick. Man, oh my. I mean, it was looking good. 17. We've let them come back. I don't know how many unanswered points they scored, but it's too many. You know, Marcus Green gonna go down to the 23. He's gonna have to score here. We're gonna have to somehow find the end zone here, and we're gonna end up probably taking a field goal because his defense has been incredible against us. Jacoby Brissett on 1st and 10. Gonna give it to Marlene Mack, and Marlene Mack is going to pick up a couple on that one. I don't know how many offensive plays we've ran, but a lot's not a terrible answer, I think.
Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They ended up sending a blitz here. 2nd and 4. That's a terrible play. That's picked. Nope, and we get lucky with 1. 3rd down. A.J. Brown was not the read there. A.J. Brown is terrible. He's getting traded in the offseason. There's no doubt in my mind about that, too. Jacoby Brissett going to step up in the pocket, throw to T.Y. Hilton, who makes the play of the game, and then makes the worst play of the game by not going upfield, gets 2 yards, 4th and 2, and this is going to be the biggest play of the Super Bowl. We don't get this, it's over, you know? I mean, we can't run it. We've got to pass it. He knows that. 4th and 2. You know, he's going to come out with the play of the game here. And we're going to lose off of that shit. Is incredible to me. Do we run this? We're going to end up running it. Mac's not going to get it because Quentin Nelson can't make the fucking block. And that's going to be the game. Indy's going to lose off of some BS that happened right before halftime. You think I got here because of BS? You'd be mistaken. And Jonathan Taylor gonna pick up 4 on die play, and he's gonna go to his 2-minute running offense. He's gonna run the game clock. He's gonna probably chew it. Nope. He did last time we played him. And here we go. And he's going to go to him outside, and we've got guys out there. Darius Leonard is an absolute cancer right there. That's you've got him beat, dude. You cannot have that be a play. You know, you're right there. You cannot have that be a play. 3rd and 2 now because Jonathan Taylor's like literally Jesus, apparently. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Dude fucking runs all over us. 3rd and 2. Lamar can act like he's going to throw it. He's not throwing it here. 3rd and 2, going to send Jonathan Taylor out. Lamar Jackson gonna throw underneath, probably. He's gonna throw it away, and he's gonna take a field goal to go up by 2 possessions, probably 4th and 2. Yeah, I'd expect a field goal. Please, bro, give me something, because I'm gonna be right out all this much. Give me something. No. We've got about 7 minutes and 7 seconds to come back from a 10-point deficit. We can't move the ball. I think we have 0 first downs, actually, in the second half. So we've only played the ball once because he took the entire fucking clock with him. He's been doing that, and, you know, we have, like, no offense at this point, you know.
But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
What we did have doesn't work.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
I mean, if T.Y. could blitz, you know, and get past again.
On fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide
They're going to go underneath to Mo Ali Cox for a gain of 5. Nothing too spectacular, but 2nd and 5 is going to be a lot more manageable than what we've been playing against. So.
That's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had
You know, Lamar or Jacoby Brissett gonna go underneath to Ebron, and Ebron's gonna pick up the first down. We're gonna come out same play, same scenario. Nope, he's not gonna come out, man. He's gonna force me to run in here, and he's gonna stop me. What? How is he gonna play that far back and stop me? It's the third quarter. Colts 17, New Orleans 27.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
No.
2nd and 9. Brissett. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
I can't, bro.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Taylor, and he's going to be hemmed in and
Madden's
down
BS,
right
man.
at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Got to figure now after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep.
Give me a read chance against this nigga, and I'll fucking up. He's just so annoying to play against. He's a fucking bitch. He's a prick, bro. That's what he fucking is. He thrives on being a prick.
10 yards, good for his Saints, 1st down. On 1st down, Taylor.
Are you fucking shitting me?
Wind up getting 4 down to the 36. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some
Top 3
yards,
should have
work on
been
that
Defensive
clock,
Player of the
see if
Year.
you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage.
He's got field goal range, so arguably, you know, he's chewing the clock. He could say it's a smart move, but when I can't play because of the lag, that's just kind of ridiculous, you know. Chewing the clock seems a bit much, but 3rd and 5, he's gonna run it. He's not scared to. I mean, it's worked all day.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts.
You ain't chewing no more damn clock. Will Lutz kick. It don't matter if he makes it or not. It's game. I'm gonna have to score 2 touchdowns anyway. It's good.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
What am I gonna run now? I don't give a shit. It's over. This game's been over.
And following the interception, just
It was over after a couple drives ago, honestly.
just when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are.
We can't even catch a damn football at this point. I mean,
Totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett.
on my mama, bro, we can't do shit. It's like any play I call, it's not. Nope, you're not gonna. You think you're gonna catch the football? Fuck.
Colts on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
I wish I could put him on like anything else. Like literally, give me a chance to run a different play. I don't know. He's gonna go deep with it.
From the shot,
No,
it's Brissett. Lets it fly deep for Cobb. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion
What am I
here.
gonna do? I'm about to quit. I don't even care about this franchise anymore. Madden's a whole ass bullshit game.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down.
Kill, kill, kill,
Brissett to throw for it on 4th. Looking deep
This
for
was
him.
fucked up.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield.
I get short every
at
fucking
the
Super Bowl I play.
48-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll
Why?
take
What is
that
the
one
fucking
right there.
purpose
They
of
just
that?
want to keep falling forward.
No,
They
I'm gonna
want to
start
put the
at
onus
10,
on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Jackson.
He would
on
pass.
3rd down. On the move to his
He's
left.
such a damn pussy, bro. He is such a damn pussy. He knows that I'm done playing. He knows that I'm done. I mean, I've kind of showed it with all the blitzes and all the throw-ups. And he'll run it here. He'll go back to running it.
They'll run on 1st down.
You know, he could throw a touchdown right here. He would.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be
Finish our
2nd and 8.
touch. Income.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson, he's going to take off with it.
We can't.
He'll wind up getting 4
Fucking
there on
injure
his
him at this
own,
point,
but
dude.
it'll leave him
It's just
now in a
annoying. It
3rd down
pisses me off about how
situation.
people just in this
Okay, he's
game
not gonna get the first
just
down, but this is
have
still a
the
nice job of
urge to
buying some
fucking
time
give
and then
people like
running to get
Lamar
to the
Jackson. This is
sideline
our greatest
and get
chance
out
of
of
winning the
bounds
Super Bowl.
and avoid the big
We're not
hit.
going next year. We're never gonna go again. Never gonna be in the same position.
Here it's 3rd and 3.
You know.
Now Taylor. And he's got the
First down, 2-minute warning.
The 28-yard line. A Super Bowl 55 down.
I mean, at this point, you know, he could if he really wanted to. If it was really near to his heart, he could run this, or he could knee this football, and I wouldn't do shit.
Jackson now. And he'll be
He's trying to run up the score, which is kind of fucking sad, but it's whatever. It is what it is. Whatever.
Looking to go back to
You know.
Thomas again, but it'll be 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28, Taylor. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
GG, next time we put on my Wi-Fi.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. So out comes the field goal team once more. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt.
Taylor not out of it.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will swell the lead to 16. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
I hike it immediately throw it, and I'm trying to hike it with a fucking It's just ridiculous. You know?
They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive.
Lamar Jackson shouldn't have scored during the first 4 halves.
But they moved the ball down the field with
Honestly, it
dispatch
happened. That
and
shouldn't
came away
have.
with points.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I'm just gonna run random ass plays at this
Now the
point.
Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. On play action, Brissett dancing to his left. Now a desperation.
Jesus Christ, that's a terrible throw.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
PI to end it, bro. That's crazy.
And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard
Just need it.
line.
Put me out of my fucking misery.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know.
Get him out one more time so he can get over 100.
A solid
Satisfying.
first down, gain of 7, leaves him with
This
a
guy's a
second
sick
and 3.
nigga. Sick nigga.
And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions.
I'm done with him. Can't go another season with him. Rocky Sin. This man carried all the way. The devil's way to the Super Bowl. He got fucking lucky against the Lions. Way too damn lucky against us. I mean, that's just crazy how, you know. I'll give him the pick. I'll give him the pick 6. But I'm not going to give him the whole everything else. I'll give him the pick 6, but I'm not going to give him the whole anything else at all. Really. He doesn't give a shit. That's so piss poor, bro. He doesn't even want to say GG Saints. I'm really pissed off with you right now. So I'm not making any deals with you. I don't fucking know. Yeah. You had a decent season, but when it came down to it, you didn't make plays either. And that's just the growing theme of this team. I mean, Marcus Green, what did I try to give you? A little bit of money? And you wanted a whole lot of money? What does he want? 11 total mil for 4 years. I'm giving him 11 mil. What am I giving him? 5 mil for 6 years. You want to see what he wants? This is the deal he wants. Where is it at? For a kick returner, fuck no. You're not getting that. Anthony Walker, what do you want? You want an actual, like, decent, like, good contract, you know? 5 mil for 2 years. I'll give you 12.6 for the next 4. You have to fucking win over some BS bullshit. You're gone. You were terrible. I'll resign you. I'm not gonna think this one. 1 year for 10 mil is something we've got to do. Anyone's gonna play for a new team, and if he wants 20 mil for 1 year, he's got his list. Terry Godwin, dude. Sorry, sent Terry Godwin for 7 years. Give him a long-term contract. He played pretty good. He's gonna be a kick returner as well. Quincy Wilson has made, an argument that he wants a lot of money. He wants to stop free agency. I can go for it. I think I've already given you a contract, and you haven't accepted it. Randall Cobb, I'll give you 1 year for $5 million. No. It is a third. You know what? You can play third. I'll let you play third. For like 4.4 rate. Yeah, it's like we're not getting a lot of people back. TY, you have 1 more year as an Indianapolis Colt for 15.4 mil. Fuck it. We're giving 18 million to TY. And just like that, how much money do we have? We have like a bit over 50 mil. Everybody else is gonna be gone. Fuck this game. Retirement starts with Drew Brees retires after 20 years. Marcus Cannon calls it quits to Sean Jackson, hangs it up. Michael Potty, Philip Rivers just went and goes right back into retirement. Edelman and Brady retired the same year. Marius Thomas, Delaney Walker, Eric Weddle, Joe Flacco, Dwayne Brown, and Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah, I mean, I left Brissett out there. I'm not resigning Jacoby Brissett. Mack had 50. I mean, that just shows a lot that, how bad he played, that the fact that he still got player of the, week for us. Kind of crazy. Hooker had a tutty. I mean, Davis had a tutty. We just couldn't stop the run. It's a terrible, terrible game. Didn't enjoy it. Anyway, though.
Mine can't go in, but they can go up and down. Ow. Mine can't go in, but they can go up and down. Ow.
What?
Mine can't go in, but they can go up.
Did you have a country accent? I can't read. Listen.
Mine can't go in, but they can go up and down. Ow.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate.
That's very unfortunate. That's very unfortunate.
I mean, yeah, I have really nothing else to say though. It's sad, but let's be honest, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. You know, something that happens, something that happens every year. So I'm probably not gonna win the Super Bowl. And the fact is, I hate that we're gonna have to do the whole season to try to even get back there. And yeah, as we do, it's a one time deal. You know, we're gonna have to become very good next year. But you know, it is what it is. Kyle Rudolph says reporters scammed him into signing game-worn gloves for charity for only him to sell them on eBay. Scammed him into. Wow. This is horrible. Minnesota Vikings tight end Kyle Rudolph thought he was making a nice donation to charity, only to end up being scammed. After catching 4 touchdown passes for 31 yards and a touchdown in the game-winning. They're catching 4 passes, not touchdowns, for 31 yards and a touchdown. The game-winning touchdown in last week's playoff victory with the New Orleans. Since Rudolph was asked by a media member who the tight end didn't name for his gloves to auction them off at a charity benefit. Rudolph, who was nominated for 2019 Walter Payton Man of the Year, didn't think twice and made that kind act. Unfortunately, on Thursday, Rudolph discovered that those gloves were being sold on eBay, and it's clear that the year-old was not happy with the move. I saw this. It's disappointing. A member of this media in the locker room after the game asked if he could have my gloves for a charity benefit. So I said, of course, and I will even sign them for you. Well, he got me. Sold them on eBay 3 days later. You probably heard this, but it looks like someone sold your gloves from the Saints playoff game on eBay already. Hope they didn't deceive you for a quick buck. And to clarify, it was not anyone I knew, so it wasn't a local reporter or a daily national reporter. Locker room was a zoo. He asked for them. I said, of course, and even offered to sign them. And that's crazy. The person who purchased them off eBay came forward and offered to donate them to charity. Rudolph took him up on the offer and said he will even give his gloves from the upcoming. He said he would give his gloves from the upcoming game against the 49ers. I'm the guy who bought them. I will gladly donate them to charity of your choice. Hey Jason, really cool of you to do this. We'll greatly appreciate it, and I'll make sure to get you my pair from this weekend's game. Crazy. Crazy. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, hit the like button as possibly can. See you guys next time. Take care, everybody.